What's up, YouTube? It's YGO 2010 here again, and I'm bringing you guys a preliminary Drago-LADD deck profile. This is the build that I've been testing with, and I kind of like it because you generally open with a way to get LADD out first turn, and even if they Veiler your Drago sack, it's still 2600 and still not the easiest first turn play to get over with. And then when they kill it, if they can, you still have plays for days for next turn. Uh, Getting right into the profile here, we got 3 Blaster, 3 Red Ox, 3 Tempest, 3 Tidal, and that's standard in any pure Elemental Dragon deck. 3 of the big ones. 3 Reacting, 2 Reacting, sorry, 2 Stream, 2 Burner, and only 1 Lightning. Since I'm maining the Droll and Lockbirds, I figured I wouldn't need this guy as much because the wind one is it's 2400. I don't really see myself needing to use him as much or his effect to add a dragon because I have Eclipse Wyvern, and the only guys I really need to add to hand in times of crisis would be Red MD or Lad. Then we got 3 Wyvern, 1 Red MD, and 2 Lad. 3 Effect Veiler. I really like Breakthrough Skill in a pure build, but your deck space is so tight with the Lad and Red MD addition to the deck that I don't really have space for it at the moment, so I maxed out on Effect Veilers. And then Droll and Lockbird. I put this in here because there are going to be a lot of crazy draw or add decks once this pack comes out, and the main one that I see, of course, is Prophecy. And then another overlooked deck is going to be Gadgets. Excuse me. Gadgets have recently got Red Ox and Template Goldfish. So once they flip that ultimate offering, if you don't have an answer to stop them, then they win because they're going to swarm the field, then they're going to go Shock Master Detach, and then summon the Fortress, and everybody go for game. So you got to be ready for every potential tier 2 and above deck. And then for the spells, we got 3 Ghost Sarks, Heavy Storm, 1 7-star Sword. I tested more than one, and it clogs because it uses up your dragon's effect for the turn, and sometimes you actually need that dragon to go off for you to go off. And adding a baby to hand is okay, but I just prefer for me to be able to use my dragon's effect whenever I want, as opposed to in desperate times get rid of it and then be sitting on nothing because I don't run gores in here. We got 2 DDRs for when you banish everything, and then 3 super rejuvenations. For the side deck, this is preliminary side. Haven't really been able to test extensively against Prophecies or Evil Swarm with it, since those are the only matchups that I'm really worried about. But it's been going in a little bit, but I can't, like I said, haven't done a whole bunch of extensive testing. 3 Maxis, 2 Virus, 2 Raikou. This is for when the Evil Swarms want to side defissure to slow me down some and make my hand traps dead. I side this guy in, and he's after damage calc, so their safe zone is pointless at that moment. And it also sets my grave up, so I'm gonna pop the defissure, mill my 3 dragons, or if they don't have the defissure up, that's just saying, hey Ophion, get off the field. 3 MSTs for the people that want to side Imperial Iron Wall. 1 Reborn. 1 Return. I mainly would side this in for the mirror match when I need to make that big push for game because they got their double gold Sarks resolved and added to their hand. I flip this over, swarm the field, make exceeds, and then all this other stuff. And like I said, this is the go for game card. 2 Eradicator, mainly for Prophecy, but can also hurt any other deck out. And then 1 more out to Ophion would be Exploder. And for the extra deck, pretty standard actually. We got 3 Drago Sack, 3 Big Eyes, 1 Gaia Thunder Charger, 1 Abyss Gaios, 1 Pearl. This is for baby dragons, another out to Ophion, this time in the main instead. And it's 2600, and 2 of the 4 baby dragons are level 4. So I can go into this guy, make him waste something, and then, you know, just go off the following turn. We got Crimson Blader, amazing card. Next format. It's going to stop the opponent from going off with basically any deck. If the level 5 deck was still around, this would shut them down entirely. This shuts down the mirror match, and you can go off with this deck and then summon this guy against prophecies, and then they'll have nothing but spell books to play because they can't summon their priestess. Scrap Dragon, just standard removal. Colossal Fighter, just recurring. He just brings himself back, and he's an eradicator target. Radiant Stardust, really want this guy to come out soon. He's amazing. Not only because he stops a card from being destroyed by card effects, but he stops it from being destroyed by battle as well. And I've had him, Drago Sack, and a token up before. My opponent played Dark Hole, and instead of protecting Drago Sack, I protected the token. So neither of my monsters could be destroyed by battle or card effects for the turn. And that one play made me decide he was better than Stardust in this deck for me. Then we got Red Demon's Dragon for the people that like to sit on Spirit Reaper, and it's an eradicated target. And then the one Catastor, I got, like I said, level 4 baby dragons in here and Effect Veiler. So right there, I have the level 5 play. Alright guys, let me know what you think, and I'll start putting some more dual vids up and show you how easy it is to make Drago-LADD first turn. Alright guys, YGO out.